happening, guys? This is Hyper Paradox, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. In the last episode, we took out Roy Koopa and Wendy O. Koopa. And in this episode, we are going to deal with Abu and some Chomp brothers. I gotta start focusing. I am doing terribly in terms of counterattacking these enemies. Okay. So, two hand powers will deal with the likes of you guys. Round and round the chain chomp goes. Where it lands, nobody knows. Well, I know one place it won't be landing. On Mario! And that's good. And you know what else is good? We are almost done with this project. And I think it'll only be two more videos, including this one, until this project is finally done. And may I say, I have had an absolute blast playing this game. And speaking of blast, let's give him a Thunder Blast. Oh, come on! You saw that. I was in the air when that hit me. I didn't land on it or anything. Okay. Well, no matter. They're dealt with. And through here is the 7th and final door. Now we want to get our firebrand ready because there is an action block over there. However, we only have 13 seconds before it disappears. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And might I say, that's really gotta hurt. You'd think Luigi would get a concussion, but, well, let's face it. Luigi is Luigi, and he doesn't do concussions. Alright, we have to split up a little bit here. Now, does this setup look familiar? Well, it should, because it's very similar to the one we encountered in Joke's End. Even the action block, when it hits, creates a bridge, just like Joke's End. So, I guess this is, you know, it's kind of cool that this serves as your final challenge from everything that you've done, and it tests all of the skills that you have learned thus far. The Bean Bean Kingdom is almost free. Once Bowletta has been taken care of once and for all, of course. Anyway, in here, we have a room full of lava. Now we're gonna need Luigi to get under there, and uh-oh! So there is Larry Koopa, and there is a Bob-omb exploding. Now he wants to play some Pong with us. Never pictured Larry as the tennis junkie, and why am I doing so horribly with this? This is not that difficult. Okay, once he stops in the center, that's when you're done. And he's none too pleased about having a fireball being deflected in his face. Well, to his credit, who would be happy if that happened to them? Alright, here we go! We are going up against Larry Koopa, the 7th and final Koopaling. However, despite being the last Koopaling to be fought, Larry really isn't all that difficult. He can spin around like Iggy and Ludwig, and he'll also spit fireballs at you. But he can't summon shockwaves like Roy or Morton, and he can't duplicate himself like Lemmy or Wendy. So that's why he really isn't as difficult. But one thing that is different about him is that sometimes he will sometimes he will appear like this. Well, no. Sometimes he'll stand at a distance and hurl fireballs at you. And if you hit them back at him, he will hit them back at you with his tennis racket. So I guess that is, I mean, only he can do it, so I guess that does make him unique from others, but he didn't get a chance to demonstrate it because he is defeated. Not only that, Luigi gets to level 41. I'm going to level up my defense, because I will be needing it. And with that, all of the Koopalings have been defeated. It won't be long now. So, now that Larry is gone, those spikes have lowered. And here we are in the Lava Passage. Bowser's Castle Lava Passage. That's what the save album would say. But, however, there is no way to get across. Okay, yes, I am at full health. But what's this? Uh-oh, is that who I think it is? I have fury! Yes, it is. At last, my entrance with drama! Finally, now is the time where my true might shines, like many angry sunbeams of rage. Let's face it, pink really does not look good at him. Standing in the spotlight at such a gala of spectacularity, my nerves are nervous. But now that I am thinking, Cacletta's revival was all thanks to my quite nasty efforts. Which means that all this time, I am Fawful, who is just a toady, such working all for others. And that means the true meaning of our battle gives me fear and confusion. I need no long speech before this battle, which will now be mighty. Snack on my wrath, think rats! Okay, I'm gonna say this. Fawful should be in show business. I mean, the guy's got showmanship, which is exactly what Hollywood is looking for. And we have to... It is time for us to finally deal with Fawful once and for all. He has insulted us one time too many. Now first things first, as long as he is in that little green dome of his, your attacks won't do anything. So as for attacks, the dome can fire lasers at you, and also he can fire those energy blasts, which have a chance of inflicting the heavy status on you. And being heavy is not something you want to be dealing with, so I am going to use a refreshing herb on Mario. There we go. So, Fawful, we need to find a way to get him out of that little pod, or dome, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, this is the message you want to wait for. He says, you have annoying persistence, and now you eat this. Now, his dome is rapidly going to spin around, and he'll send those some energy spheres. You have to hit all 5 of them. And once you do that, it overheats. It is the overheat. If you don't hit all of the energy spheres, you'll have to jump over them. But now, Fawful is vulnerable. So let's use a Knockback Brothers on him. Okay. Now, now there are a couple of other attacks that Fawful has. He will sometimes wave one of his arms and then he'll dive bomb you. And another attack he has is that he can manifest blocks above the brothers' heads, and they'll have 5 seconds to destroy them. And you'll want to destroy them because Fawful will summon a giant laser that will travel from one side to the other repeatedly, and that laser does a ton of damage. So you need to... You need to destroy the blocks in order to jump out of the way. There we go. But he didn't get a chance to demonstrate those attacks because he is gone! We have finally took care of Fawful and 1,500 experience points. That is something. And it's a very nice something. Let me say that much. Unless my mind is crazy, I have somehow managed to lose. This must be fate. I must accept the defeating. Psych! I have fury! Ha! Now taste the finale, when carelessness opens the door to a comeback not expected by you. Your lives that I spit on are now but a caricature of a cartoon drawn by a kid who is stupid. You shall all fall and vanish with your precious Bean Kingdom as I laugh heartily at you. Hey, where did you come from? Ha! In the finale of the finale, when negligence begets rashness, the comeback is come back upon. I have fury! In the last moments of the finale, when relief leads to negligence that begets rashness, that is when the comeback that faltered comes back and beats your pathetic comeback that I scoff at! Thank you, Dr. Seuss. And Luigi gets the finishing blow. That's awesome. I've always loved that exchange. It looks like I am indebted to you once again. So, farewell. Alright. Here we go. Next time on Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, we are finally going to settle the score with Bowletta and bring peace to the Bean Kingdom once and for all. As usual, if you like my videos, please give me a like, comment below, or subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. The finale is approaching, but for now, this is Hyper Paradox, signing off.